Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on today's Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Pass to Crowder. Ayton. Nurkic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Back to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Paul can't get it to go. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
I know you've played for some great coaches in the NBA. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your ability and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And here are the Suns now, after the Trailblazers pick up 2.
Nurkic, you can't be that slow.
Who's he get?
I know you are.
The kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right position.
Oh my God, went around him.
And oh my! It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's crazy.
A way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Paul missing.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense to prohibit the lay-in without balance.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all defensive team. The kind of versatile stopper that every team
I know Chris Paul. Who do you think he is? You crazy?
And here are the Trailblazers.
Nah, 2K.
It's from short range. Down low. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Shoots over Nurkic. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Covington, maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3 and D role player can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely from outside.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to catch up with Portland's head coach. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Suns making a switch here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
And it's McCollum off the drive. And the layup is good. McCollum's got 5 now.
You're making it too easy.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Come on, Sprinks.
Here's Booker. Driving the lane. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, guys, what a terrific feel for the young Booker. Knows exactly how to take what the defense gives him.
2-3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's
Let's
Ayton.
go.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Let's make him quit, man.
Carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Wasting my time.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy,
back,
really
Barrett.
tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
On 15 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Bridges. To the inside. 7-foot shot. Kane can't hit. And so it's coming.
Come on, game.
The ball for the Trailblazers. Leading by 8. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Get back, nerd.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense is
Whoa.
this could be a blowout.
You just
A three-pointer, no good.
What are you doing?
Outside Covington.
So, wow.
We've got 28
You're too
seconds
little for you,
in the
nerd.
first
Too
quarter.
little. Hot step into it, you wide open. Come on, baby.
Embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he sinks the second. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Booker left side. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Howard with the steal.
You ready, Melo?
And that's
ready?
7 points for C.J. McCollum.
And the defense looks soft early on.
Charging, let's go.
Sum it up.
Get him out of here. Let's go.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
9 seconds left to play in the first. Speeding by
Dame's
Burgess.
out. Oh, slightly late.
So it's the Portland Trailblazers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
The offense firing on all cylinders.
Nah, Dame is better. They got him better than John Wick in the game, obviously. Real life, too.
Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Big wise. Come on, bro. You can take
That
that.
Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State.
Nah, bro. Come on, quick, bro. Quick.
And for a point, Lillard has some outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Wait.
Really compare players in completely different eras. I mean, people love to talk about
How you playing D, bro?
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras, but there's no doubt about
Who you
that.
think
Wilt's
that
a
Chris Paul
great
is?
example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game is played is so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
It's like there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. There was for all those guys.
Yeah,
It's really great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And speaking to a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants
Oh,
to.
you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity is ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Back to Booker. Shoots the three. Tipped away. But they'll get another chance. Shot clock at 6.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Three-pointer, Crowder. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter, someone who can shoot the three well. You've got to get into his space.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about can he create team success.
Crowder from outside. Oh, he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Now, you know this. Crowder is not afraid to get physical. This guy will draw contact and get to the foul line.
Good on the second free throw. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
To the middle. Nurkic with the steal. To the paint. There's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Covington with the steal.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
And the rejection by Eaton. Inside. Bridges misses.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Portland moving the ball over. Back to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty fast.
To the left side wing. Back to Bridges. Nurkic with the double team. Pass to Payne. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer, Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
So doesn't mean you've got to run this guy off his shots. Jay Crowder is a good catch and shoot jump shooter.
Here's Lillard. Now, here's Nurkic. And stolen by Payne. Crowder with it. Payne with it. After by Lillard. Here's the drive. And then Lillard slams it in.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here's Lillard. It's deflected. It's stolen by Charge. Timeout call of the Suns. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Now Payne. Off target from three-point range. And so it's... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Portland leading by 18. 4-3, Covington. High throws Nurkic. And it's McCollum in the corner. These three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Anthony in the corner. But three.
Oh, split.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Nurkic with the steal. Anthony drives in.
Wow.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, he's not settling. Melo taking it to the D and making himself get to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Outside Crowder. Misses the three. Trailblazers leading by 20. Outside Anthony.
Free.
And stolen by Booker. To the paint.
Wow, 2K.
Misses. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Man, such an easy release for Devin Booker. Doesn't have
Fancy
to elevate
layups.
much to get that shot off.
And what that
Oh my
means
God, Melo.
is
Hezzy.
that smooth stroke
Hezzy. And one.
to the three-point shootout. Booker with the all-time record, 28 points in a round. That leads to a victory in 2018 in that contest. That was special.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Pass to Nurkic.
Oh my God.
Here's McCollum.
And one.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
The Trailblazers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Another shot. Booker with the layup. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, it's encouraging to me that Devin Booker is willing to mix it up on the glass. How about that offensive board? Pretty.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
On the way, Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Nurkic with the block. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. And McCollum with the slam.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock. Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Free throw, good. Ball. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number one. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, and they were all top. So that process about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
That's a man with bad intentions. Melo in attack mode.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Good on the shot. Nurkic has got 11 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Well, you love guys who are efficient, reliable free throw shooters. Devin Booker is not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Lillard surveying the D. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. To the inside.
That's big.
Outside, Covington.
You too little, brother. Oh my God,
Anthony.
that guy Hezzy is different, but they violated.
Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Back to Bridget. Booker outside. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Anthony.
Oh my gosh, Melo.
Oh, and that's jammed by Anthony.
Yeah, I'm not sure people give Melo enough credit for his ability to create space with the dribble.
Pass to Craig.
Come on.
Three. To the right side.
Good shot.
There's the triple.
Oh, he's
Portland
dirt.
grabs the miss.
Dirt.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press.
Come on. Come to the ball, bro.
Down low.
Yeah, let's go, nerd.
But they get it back. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Second shot opportunity.
Let's go, nerd. Nah, nerd is alright.
And it's still a rare sight to see
Come here, young blood.
like the ones.
Good night, man. Night.